And good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the 2023 Gloucester Fishtown Horribles Parade, live from the tavern parking lot. I'm Corey Kukrow from Bridge Cape Ann, alongside my co-host, Pauline Bresnahan of Pauline's Gifts.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here with you today, Corey.
Yeah.
We have nice weather. That's awesome. Yep, and we're excited about what's going to be coming down the road.
Yeah, we were worried about the weather, but it's actually beautiful down here right now. There's still plenty of time to come, plenty of real estate out there. If you want to bring a lawn chair down and find a spot for the parade, it starts around 6 o'clock or so from Gloucester High School, so probably maybe 15 minutes from us. But we'll have you float the flow coverage of the parade today. This is a collaboration amongst Bridge Cape Ann, 1623 Studios, and Streamography, just as it was last week for the Fiesta coverage. So you're going to see some cool angles, man on the street, camera angles as well. We're going to bring you some nice tight shots of the parade, and we're super excited and we're thankful to the parade committee for setting us up here.
The girls are awesome. And, they reached out. They said it was one of the things they were most asked for was for live viewing of the parade, and this guy here is a great friend, and he was able to get other great friends together, and we're happy to be here for you today.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be part of this whole broadcast. So thanks for the invitation.
Of course, Pauline.
Yeah, thanks.
No crying today. I know how you are. I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be some tough moments.
I was just realizing I was like in the first parade that came to town.
Really?
Yep. So, it came downtown Gloucester. We'll be able to give you some information about history of the parade, which is kind of fun. I've been doing a lot of my reading and research and going through old family albums. So.
Not easy though, right?
No.
I asked folks on Facebook too to share pictures and memories, so we'll get into that in a little bit later.
Yep.
Which is nice. But yeah, we did this I think in 2018.
Yeah.
And it was just on my iPhone back then.
Yeah, it was sitting right here on the wall, and it was a lot of fun. And we've had so many people enjoy being able to. I've got messages from Florida, from California. People, I'll give you a shout out sometime during the day this evening while their parade is running. And thanks for all of your comments and your stories about your memories of this wonderful parade event in Gloucester. Like I said, it started coming downtown in the early 60s. And so that's a lot of my generation have enjoyed that. So, yeah, we have great memories.
Yeah.
So.
Now, we're expecting, I think, at least 70-odd entities in the parade this year, anything from floats to bands to trucks, et cetera, and the Horribles, of course. So I would imagine we'd have a nice 75 to 90-minute parade this evening, which is great.
Yep.
Like we said, the weather's perfect right now. There's still plenty of time to come down. You've seen some of the shots we have of the boulevard here. This is Gloucester Harbor. If you're not used to the area, that's Gloucester Harbor right over our shoulders, and Stacy Boulevard. There are all the flags, American flags that Pauline, you're a big part of, along with Ringo Tarr, another local legend to help get those flags up, each dedicated to a service member?
No, they're in memory or dedicated or birthday gifts for anyone. You do not have to be a service member for those flags on the boulevard. That's 21 years that Ringo's been putting them up. I've been helping him for 10, but those are a joy, and everyone loves seeing them down on the boulevard.
Now that's so Memorial Day to Labor Day is usually when they're up?
Memorial Day till 9/11. They were put up after 9/11, and that's when he always started that tradition. And there's 175 plus flags that are flying right now, and that's been a joy to work with Ringo on that.
Really, and
don't talk to me about things that are going to bring tears to my eyes. That's going to happen.
I know. It's going to happen, but yeah.
Yeah, you just like to make that happen, I know.
Well, who loves the country more than you, Pauline?
Yeah, there's bets on it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm a patriotic person.
Very, very patriotic.
Yeah.
So you can see Gloucester Harbor and Stacy Boulevard. Way behind us over our shoulders is the Blimmin Cut Bridge as well. The Gloucester High School is right around the corner from there, so that's where we're going to start picking up the action, is as the floats turn that corner in front of the bridge, and literally right behind me, I'll get out of the way, that's where it's going to be, coming right down. So awesome vantage point. So again, we want to thank...
See how green the grass is?
Look at that, it's beautiful out there.
Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, we were out there watering this morning.
Yeah.
It's nice. But you see everybody lined up getting ready for the parade today. It should be a fun one.
Yeah.
So... So Pauline, we were asking folks to share their memories of the Horribles Parade. Now, because you've already said you remember starting in the 60s. I literally have like a bunch of different reports of it starting during different eras.
Yeah.
No one really seems to have the definitive answer. It's tough.
The parade used to go to Riverdale. So it started at Grant Circle, which was called the Greens, and the parade was only a very short parade, and it went from there down to the Willow Rest, the Willows, and then they would have an event there. And during the war, there was a lull. They didn't run the parade during the war, and then it started up again. But about 1960, they decided to go towards town, and they enlarged the route, and they came into town, and that's when I got to see it. We always watched it on Railroad Ave. It came down Washington Street and took a left down Railroad Ave, and that's when it started, in the early 60s. My grandfather had a business, and he had a cement truck, and he used to put it in the parade going to the Willow Rest, and then he did it downtown. So, yeah, I remember 62, really, and 64. I sat on the cement truck and threw out lollipops.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice memory.
Yeah.
But I never realized until I was older that was the beginning of it coming downtown, the Horribles Parade.
Right.
And so that was kind of, that's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
Well, so let's share some of these pictures with you. And if you ever want to cue up that Gloucester Memories thing, I'll show you. So we have some photos here from KP Museum, and then viewers actually sent in photos to it. So
Yeah. Clancy.
that's Clancy, right? That's Harold Clancy.
Yep.
And so Jerry Ackerman, Sal Gilardi, and KP Museum have these images for us. So in the 50s and 60s, he was the Grand Marshal.
Yeah.
Now that's from KPM Museum here too. And like I said, the Horribles Parade started in the Riverdale section of Gloucester. It was, says here, by Nick Montgomery and John Day. And the parade was always held on the 4th of July at 5 a.m.
Yep.
Farmers would bring their animals to march along with kids in costume. After World War II in 1946, the Riverdale Athletic Club sponsored the parade, still dubbed the Riverdale Horribles, but
Yep.
changed the starting time to July 3rd at 6 p.m., which is what it is today. Then Paige Kippen Holmes, who sent us pictures, 2 pages in here. The Riverdale Horribles Parade originally formed by a group of ladies associated with the Riverdale Methodist Church. My grandmother, Jessie Day Stanwood, was one of these women. As I recall, Bessie Cameron, Edna O'Malley, the Nickersons, and the Tuckers were key players too. I believe the parade formed at the Riverdale Community Center on Guy Ave and marched downhill past the church, Babson's Farm, and on toward the Green, the Rotary. And the parade was small, mainly comprised of children. So here's a 1950s photo of the baton twirlers from the Redmen Indian Club, all set to march. So this is Maureen Rogers, and that was Paige Kippen, and there was Kathy Rogers, Nina Parisi, Denise Latham, and Fred Kippen.
My dad was a Redman.
Yeah.
For the West Gloucester.
Yeah.
They were in West Gloucester then.
Now this is the Grand Marshal of those parades in the 50s and 60s, Harold Clancy, who I believe was a junk dealer.
Yes, he was.
And then he may have ridden a horse-drawn wagon at one point too. So he's acting regally because he was a joke. It was kind of a joke because he was the city junk man. So that's cool too. There's this is from Joe Gigaloni. That's John Gigaloni on top of the Essex radio truck.
He was a teacher.
Yeah, in the early mid-'80s.
Yeah.
Here. Asking people to donate to the parade.
Yep.
This is Paul Morrison, 2011. Is from the House of Mitch. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
It's not. That's House of Mitch. Paul's fine.
They used to serve great lunches there.
Yeah, he was actually going backwards there, shooting a movie.
This
is Robert Palazzola from Private Freedom, which
Yeah.
raises funds and awareness for veterans causes. He won an award, parade award. This is Paige Kippen Holmes again, anticipating the parade as we sat on the wall, checking the Mill River view. It was lots of fun. We might have seen Santa and Dancer was right there. Janine Harris, Rex Trailer of Boomtown and Gold Rush. A lot of people brought up
Yep.
Rex Trailer.
He was pretty famous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's some more of that. Debbie DeMarco Ryan. I marched in the 50s, all dressed in costume.
Oh, I didn't
The Riverdale
realize
Drum
it.
and Bugle led the parade.
Yeah.
Valerie Malvesti. Remember the earlier parades featuring decorated doll carriages?
So each of a lot of the streets, you talk about Guy Ave, they had, the kids in the streets used to have a lot of their own groups. The streets would have their own
Oh, their neighborhoods had each.
horrible, yeah, yeah.
I see. Yeah, these are great. I think these are probably from Charles Lowe, his collection at the Cape Bay Museum. I'm going to guess 1974 or so.
Yeah.
These are awesome. For some other remembrances from Beth Allen, my Aunt Kiki used to make elaborate costumes for me and my cousins. They wore Hawaiian grass skirts and a palm tree. You always remember the grass skirt ladies. Everyone brought up the Riverdale Drum and Bugle team. Janine Harris, I remember when the Red Men used to march. They terrified me. Tomahawk war paint. They'd grab kids and run away with them. She'd scream and cry as soon as they came into view. Very cool. Terry Schumacher. For about 8 years in a row, my mom's floats won. They were amazing. We Are the World. Stage Door Canteen, Ellis Island, and more. And that's Doris Perrin. She's 92.
Yep.
So, Pauline, you sent these photos.
Well, I marched in 1973, was the 350th, and we marched in it. I was in high school, and those pictures were from, they had Miss Gloucester back
Yeah, now we're
then.
talking.
There you go. These are the newer ones.
Yeah,
the
we've
youngsters.
done. Yeah, this is recent. This is
Yeah,
years ago
nice.
when we started this with the bridge. And the best thing we ever did, Pauline, was bring these picture
I
frames
remember they were awesome.
and hold them along the route here. So we'll show you. So maybe you'll recognize some of the little ones that have grown up now.
Oh, I know. That's
if you're
so
out there,
cool. Look
this
at
is fun.
that.
So I'll share some more memories with you. Robert Condon Jr. I remember walking the parade as a horrible with a bunch of my friends. We wore gorilla masks that were hotter than hell.
Oh, I
we
remember
had a ball.
those. Oh, yeah.
Hugh Parkhurst, the Folding Chair Brigade, did the
Oh,
Rockport
my
Firemen's
gosh.
Parade numerous years as well. People remember the Folding Chair Brigade. Bob Whitmarsh, I organized a band to be the only marching band in one of the years during the 1950s Riverdale Horribles Parade. And Karen Favaza Spencer, I co-hosted too. Billy Goulart, I remember marching with the Riverdale Drum and Bugle Corps organized by Mr. Earl, the band leader, and years later run by John Gigaloni. Dressed up in Halloween garb parade, started at 1 Riverdale Park / Washington Street, onto the Riverdale Methodist Church. I also marched percussion with the GHS ROTC band, the St. Anne CYO band, and the Atlantic Brassman's Senior Drum and Bugle Corps, all Gloucester units from the GHS parking lot that circled the city back to the high school. But prior to that, I wore costumes provided by the Horribles Committee when the parade started at Gloucester Ave in the bowling center. And they went out through the city as well.
I got there was a note from a friend from high school, and his whole street, they were Trash Street Gang, and they made creepy crawlers for weeks. And all the kids got an award for the horrible kids thing. They made thousands of creepy crawlers, and they threw them out into the crowd as they were all dressed. So that was a kind of a nice memory.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, people still remember the Black Earth compost guys. They'll actually throw compost at you.
Well, you know who I heard from today was Kathy Ryan from Ryan and Wood.
Oh, yeah. Love them.
And I had a picture, write-up about them in 2009 when they just introduced, at the time, Bo Vodka. And they always had a great flow in the parade, Ryan and Wood.
Yeah.
They'll be missed this year. Retirement.
They would always had a funny play on Prohibition.
Yes.
On their floats, which are really good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Let's see, Dick Ramus, I served in the committee from 70 to 80. Great team of people putting on some great entertainment. Fun stuff, too. It is weird seeing some of these pictures now and knowing the kids that have grown up. Oh, there's Rob Porter from Coveted Yarn.
Yes, yes.
The Knitting Fisherman.
It's nice seeing these pictures.
Yeah.
Hope you're all enjoying them. They're, you probably see yourself. Send a message. It's nice.
Now, Pauline, I actually found that the origins of the Gloucester Fishtown Horribles Parade can be traced back to the late 19th century. The parade began in 1893 as a means for the local community to celebrate Independence Day in a lighthearted and unconventional manner. It was organized by the Fishtown Horribles group, which consisted of a collection of artists, pranksters, and local residents who sought to create a humorous and satirical event. The parade's name, Fishtown Horribles, is believed to have been inspired by a similar event in Salem, known as the Salem Horribles Parade. The term Fishtown refers to Gloucester's deep-rooted history and association with the fishing
Horribles
industry.
has been around. Marble has one.
Beverly Farms has the naughty one.
Oh yeah, they
They get in trouble every year.
yeah that's we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
And I think it started there in 1888 or so.
Yeah, it's been around for. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, there was some nice remembrances of stories that I did not know.
Yeah. And if you're just tuning in, hi, I'm Corey and she's Pauline. And
Yeah.
we're coming at you live from the tavern parking lot for this year's Fishtown Horribles Parade, which is going to start around 6 o'clock from Gloucester High School. And we'll be here for all of it tonight, sharing that with you. And so we just shared some. Thanks for everyone who sent in those photos. There were more people who sent photos. We just had a hard time. I know Tina Latassa sent a bunch of photos as well. We're trying to cram them all in here, but
It's nice.
you get the idea.
It's nice because I think people all have great memories of this wonderful. It's a family event. When we were kids growing up, it was your whole family, and not just your grandparents were here, your aunts and uncle, and everyone watched it together.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, we talk about the Red Men. The friend of mine told me her father and my father got together, and he took her from the parade. She said she was scared to death. I said, when you talk about, I thought I was the only one that remembered that, but it's nice that there are memories of people have that are the same as mine or as Corey's. And
Yeah.
where did you watch it when you were little?
I want to say down by like Sebastian's,
So on,
when
on
we were really
Washington
young.
Street. Yep.
and then
Do you know when they changed the route?
someone has it in one of their notes, right? Because we've seen it start from, they would say by Riverdale Park, where someone's like the bowling alley. Like it's moved around a few times.
Yeah. I know it always ended up at the high school, but I didn't know
Yeah.
when it's changed. This is a much longer route. This is 2.5 miles, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the route, they basically start at Gloucester High School. They come down here, down the boulevard, along Roger Street to the Senior Center. They go left there to Main Street. They bang a left and take an immediate right up Pleasant Street
Yep.
to go towards St. Anne's Church. And they bang a left before the church, and they take a right down Railroad Avenue. They take a right at the Rum Line, which always has a huge crowd.
Oh my God!
So does the Senior
By
Center.
the time
Rum
you
Line.
get down the Rum Line, they've had a great day
Yeah.
all day, sitting waiting for the parade. That's kind of the rowdiest area.
Yeah, it's always great. Then you got to take that right down towards George's, which always has a nice crowd at that corner
Oh
too.
yeah, that does.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just getting into town for that. Then
Yeah.
they'll travel over this way. But now you don't have to worry. We're spreading out the 4th of July festivities till the weekend. So the fireworks and the
The concert.
concert and Ringo, my
next
friend
Saturday.
Ringo. Yeah, Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
So that would be fun. So you get to party a couple times downtown.
Yeah. Have you been in the parade before as a participant?
Yes.
What you do?
I marched when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
I was a drill team, girls drill team.
Hmm.
And then I had a float myself for the store.
What years were those?
I
Was
don't
I
know.
around?
Yeah, I've been in business 24 years, so it's within the last 24 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, must have been probably 15 years ago I decided to do a float.
Oh yeah.
We had a truck and Glenn did it, and we put all flags and the armed forces flags and stuff like that. It was just fun to walk and give out little flags then. And you know me, if it's an American flag, I love it.
Yeah.
Actually, the DPW will have a float this year, and thanks to Sean Nolan, they'll have a very well decorated float from the store.
Beautiful.
So I can't wait to see it. So we're going to give a shout out to the guys from the DPW who do unbelievable work.
Yeah.
They're awesome guys. So, oh look, we're looking at all the people walking down.
Yeah. There's still it's a beautiful evening, folks.
It is. It's beautiful. It's really turned out to be a nice evening.
Yeah.
Who knew we could talk so much about how
course.
beautiful it is here?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is nice.
I think so I've done a few things. I've watched the parade. I've been in the parade. I've broadcasted the parade. I've gone through the parade live before on Facebook years ago.
The year that the bridge had a float, it was a wild one.
Oh my God, it was crazy. It was we bought all kinds of frisbees and candy and everything, and
Yeah.
there were like 6 or 8 of us on the truck, and the truck bed was loaded with goodies. And once we hit the corner by the Cup Bridge, the bodies are like 20 deep down the boulevard, and it's like Beatlemania. It's mayhem down there.
I've seen that.
And so as we're making the turn, you get so amped up from the crowd because, I mean, everyone's like, it's loud and it's fun. And we start throwing frisbees and candy. Kids are running in front of the truck. We had to go 1 mile per hour. Like, it was mayhem. But what happened was we probably threw away like 80% of all of our goodies just on the boulevard. We're like, oh my, we're out of stuff. We've got the whole parade route left to go.
I remember when Bump used to get the lollipops delivered. He'd have 100,000 delivered, and the whole garage was filled. So I can't imagine when you got Frisbees and all that, because that's all bigger stuff.
It was big. It was so wild. You couldn't believe how fun it was. And I think our theme was the bridge. We had started the bridge, but our website wasn't up yet. So we just said the bridge was under construction, which a bridge is always under construction here. So we had a lot of fun with that one, and it was great. Now, the weird memory I do have is, so we did the parade 3, 4, 5 years in a row, and we were the young fun float. Like we were there to have a good time, and people would be bringing us drinks all along the route, full trays of Jello shots and drinks. And so, I mean, you can imagine all the stops along the way.
Yeah.
And but
they held up the parade that year for hours.
Yeah, but we weren't drinking or anything during the parade. It was just like, okay, well, once we're back in the high school parking lot of all places, we can have a celebration drink. Well, we realized when we got back to the high school parking lot, all the Jello shots were gone. We had handed them out to kids by accident. That's a true story.
We shouldn't share that information.
Well, all's well that ends well.
Yeah, they were
the parents
happy.
intervened.
I'm sure the parents took them. I'm sure the parents realized that it was you.
Yeah.
And gosh, we've been doing this for so long, but we've been friends. The bridge, how many years? 10
11 years now.
So I've been with you 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the last time we did this together was, I think, 2018. So 5 years ago.
Yeah, you had me out here. We were sweltering.
Yeah.
And then in the winter we did the tree lighting, and
yeah, it was freezing.
We were frozen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we love it here.
We put ourselves in some pretty precarious situations, but
we still have people talking about it.
It was good.
And I know there are people watching today because of my accent.
Yep.
And
when I first got to know you, you didn't want to go on camera because you were worried about your accent. Pauline, people are going to love that accent, trust me.
And I have a very strong, I am, an old Gloucester resident, family, for years. And we talk about that because I think today we don't see the accent as much because we have more people moving into the area. Our children with other kids from other areas, so the accent isn't as strong. But you have a little bit of a...
It comes out every now and then.
Yeah,
now
when you're not
for
thinking about it. Yeah.
Yep.
I know Glenn has none, but I do have a little bit of one. Whatever, what can I say? So anyways, do we do a couple of shout-outs?
Go right ahead.
Because I promised some people that we would do a couple of shout-outs.
You can see the crowd. We have a nice crowd down here now.
I was at out-of-town ice cream place way up in Essex.
Oh, wow. Did you bring a passport?
And I was at Downriver.
Yep.
So I was right on the... But anyways, Heidi Fialo, she's an officer at
yep.
She just had back surgery.
Oh, I don't know.
So I hope she's watching. So Heidi, we're wishing you get better soon.
Yeah,
and
speedy recovery, Heidi.
And enjoy the broadcast today because we're happy that we're here so you can watch it, even though you're not here. And I also have to say hi to my whole family because they're home eating and having cocktails, and they said they'd watch me at home. So that's kind of funny. And Josie Carey and all of the people at Seacoast Nursing Home.
I love Josie, yeah.
I'm hoping that they got the parade up on YouTube at the nursing home today or even on 1623. Mm-hmm. And so the residences, they were so kind to my mama.
Yeah.
And I want them to be able to enjoy. There you go.
Here we go. That's one. That's one.
Oh my gosh.
No, but that's it. They do amazing work down there
too. Oh, they're wonderful people at Seacoast.
Now, folks, if you know of if someone is housebound, if they want to watch on cable, today's broadcast should be on channel 12. If it's not there, go to 67 for Comcast subscribers out there too.
Especially, call your mother if she's home or your nana, and please tell them because they grew up with this parade and they went here, and that's the best part about this today. I appreciate you and all these wonderful young men here doing the filming because it means a lot to all of us that grew up here, to be able to see it. Plus, they're getting a view of the harbor.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
It is beautiful. So the other one, my friend Adam Kukuru.
Oh, all right.
I wanted to say hi to Adam. He's down in Florida. I hope he's watching, but I miss him.
From Cape Ann Veteran Services.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he's got. I'll see him in October when I'm down in Florida for a conference.
He was taunting us this morning on Facebook because he saw the forecast here was 69 and rainy, and there was 96 and sunny.
It's beautiful here.
Look at this. It's beautiful back there. Don't let that washout look fool you. The sun is out. It's beautiful right now.
It is. It's beautiful here. So, Adam, we miss you, but you can stop there. And then Roberta down in Inglewood, Florida. I told her I'd give her a shout out.
Yeah.
She's an old friend from Main Street when I worked at Blanchard's.
Do you feel like we're like a couple of Willard Scotts now with all these shout outs?
Yeah, but at least they're not 100.
Yeah, I know. Well,
we don't need the Knott's Berry Farm Oh my gosh. And let's see, Robert and Annette Spanks down at the Villages.
Always been good friends of the bridge too.
Yeah,
I remember they lived over in Magnolia, yeah.
So I told them I'd say hi, Bob and Kathy Ryan, and my friend Joanne and her husband Fran up in Ipswich. Fran had a little stroke in their home watching this today, so get well, Fran.
Yeah, feel
and
better, Fran.
Joanne, toast one to us. That's a good idea. Kathleen Hitchcock, who I didn't mention her at Seacoast.
Yeah.
And anybody else? Oh, Kathy Barlow and Kathy Barber, good customers and good friends of the store. So I have to say hi to all of them. So those are my hellos and shout outs.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to do that.
Very nice.
I'm glad that they asked, they shared a memory with me. And so that's that today.
Yeah, so we're almost at that 6 o'clock start time for the parade. Now, I remember when, especially the first couple of years we did this, I didn't realize how many people are on the parade route. I want to say if on a good weather day, there's up to like 15,000 people from beginning to end. It's an awesome time. It's one of our best events of the year here in Gloucester. So there's still time for you to come out and grab a spot anywhere along that route. I can tell you some real quiet spots if you want. Pleasant Street. Always quiet.
Yeah.
Off Main Street, those buildings there. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, even Main Street's not too bad.
Yep.
It's nice. And you can just sort of saunter into one of those restaurants. They're all open, I'm sure, tonight. And that's where I might saunter down to.
I've already got a couple text messages. The friends are asking what we're doing after this. Like, here we go.
I hope I get a ride home. I might be walking home from here tonight.
It just feels like Fiesta hasn't ended yet,
Yeah, it's a little bit of a break. So sometimes it comes right away.
Yeah.
This at least has a few days.
Yeah.
But I've been here when Fiesta, and then right the next 2 days later, it's the 4th of July parade.
Yeah, it's a lifesaver. And it's been a really finicky summer here so far. It's been wet. We've had a lot of rainy days, but we've also lucked out. We usually luck out late afternoon when a lot of folks will get thunderstorms or pop-up lightning. Usually the sea breeze saves us, and things sort of dissipate as the weather moves towards Cape Ann. We luck out, and this is spectacular right now.
So, what
Look at
else
that shop, Holly. Isn't that nice?
Oh my gosh,
that's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, we're so blessed to live here. So that's in 1964, the biggest draw for the boulevard. Do you know what that was?
No. Oh, only because you've told me before. But go ahead.
That's the year they burnt the buildings down on 10 Pound Island, and it was 15,000 people here to watch that. They were cheering. They left 2 buildings and a couple of trees, but that was the big event, and the people were so happy they got rid of those ugly eyesore buildings down there.
So is that what were they, just old fish shacks or something? Or?
I think they had businesses over there and stuff.
Really?
But I don't know why people were cheering burning down.
I like it.
I guess it was their first bonfire. We never had another bonfire. I mean, it's... So that was what happened in '64. I thought somebody was yelling to me. I don't want to be a snob and not say hi.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, you can do that. It's a very loosey-goosey broadcast today. It's a parade. Everyone loves a parade.
Yeah.
Now I want ice cream. So that kid eating ice cream.
Oh, because I talked about the ice cream.
Oh, we saw a little kid eating an ice cream, making out like a bandit. So, hi folks. I'm Corey from Bridge Cape Ann, alongside Pauline Bresnahan. You know her from Pauline's Gifts over at 512
512 Essex Ave.
in
My
West Gloucester.
24th, yeah, the beautiful downtown West
The
Gloucester.
Boondocks, yeah.
Now I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I'm on the way to someplace.
Yeah.
Someplace. Good food, good views. I mean, I'm on the same road as come down to the boulevard. We're on the beautiful coastal byway. How lucky am I?
Yeah, there's Mike Chipperini hamming it up for his YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Are they doing sausages on the boulevard?
They are. Yeah, we had
So-
one, about an hour ago.
Was that a benefit one?
I don't honestly not. If we went to the first guy, so no, I don't know.
They used to do that down
Yeah.
there. It was a
There are other people doing food and
Yeah.
all the way down the boulevard today. So
is somebody driving
in
somewhere.
fact, there's fried dough down there now.
Oh,
They're on the left.
I noticed that this year they had a lot more food vendors on this side.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
sure the
cool.
kettle corn guys down there. It's too bad they're not doing the fireworks tonight, but it makes sense. I mean, it was cloudy all day until about half an hour ago.
Well, I know they're talking later. Did you hear it rain last night? Oh my gosh, it was torrential. I was up at 1 o'clock. I was practicing for today.
Yeah, were you talking in the mirror? Just
I was just like,
you and your hairbrush?
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was it was pouring so bad. And the poor flowers, they don't know what to do. They're
It's so
drenched.
weird.
But I think it's gonna. Hopefully, we're gonna get boom. It's gonna be hot and beautiful. Have you been watching? You have to follow, if you do Instagram, follow the Gloucester Lifeguards.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, they having so much fun with their videos on Instagram. So it's Gloucester Lifeguarding or Gloucester Lifeguards. Follow them. They are great. They're young people and they're doing some really fun videos, and they're really
Yeah, there are some really good local Instagram accounts. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cup Bridge craziness, everyone loves that.
Oh my gosh,
Watching
yeah.
newbies try to get through the drawbridge.
You know, Glenn sailed through that once, full sail.
Really?
Yeah, they all.
How'd that go?
Yeah, they got through it.
Huh?
They'd had a, but it was like a challenge.
I
don't
bet.
think anybody else ever did that, but I know what I was reading the other day was a letter that someone wrote talking about Red Deering. Now, a lot of you might remember Red. His family still owns the original house he had down here on the boulevard, his children. But they were talking about, he made a house call because when the drawbridge and he was an electrician, and the drawbridge would have a problem, and he would go down, and within minutes he'd have it fixed down there. So he was famous for his going down the drawbridge.
No kidding.
Yeah, he was. They would cheer. The boats would be beeping because the bridge either wouldn't go up, and they had to get him down there. He knew what to do, and he
Yeah.
got it fixed every time.
Oh my God! Remember when they used to do the whale watches out from down mile marker 1 there?
my gosh.
And you have to wait. There'd be 45 minutes of that bridge being up. It was a nuisance.
Sometimes when I used to work on Main Street, and I'd leave town, and it would be, I lived in Magnolia, and it'd be like, the bridge would go up 3 or 4 times before I get across it. And I'd be stuck right here, so it wouldn't be like I could, but it would go up and down so many times
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it drove me crazy.
Visitors find the Cup Bridge charming, and we find it a nuisance. But
Yeah.
it's been much better though.
We were just stuck at it coming over here.
Yeah.
And you always leave early. I mean, but our traffic is nothing like what you have in Boston.
No.
Well, but it can get worse.
It was trafficy today though. It's had to cut through town a couple times. There's a lot of people around this summer. It's nice.
Yeah, it's been busy at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain. So, yeah, so that's about it. So what else is going on? How's the YouTube channel going?
YouTube's fun. I want to say hi to my moderators and everyone watching on YouTube tonight, which is great. I have awesome moderators. Well, you know Pauline. You're
I
in
know.
there every now and then.
That's why I'm asking about it, because I love them all. They're awesome.
Anna Lee is in Roanoke, Virginia, and Christian is down in Basking Ridge, New Jersey.
Is that where he is?
Yeah. And they're keeping an eye on things. They're dropping in the right links, so we want to say hi to everybody there.
Yep.
We're also on Facebook too. That's where that's our big enchilada. That's where the real audience sits for us here still locally. And we're also on Comcast Cable Channel 12. Could be 67, but I think it's Channel 12 today. sharing this broadcast. And of course, we got to thank our friends at 1623 Studios and Streamography for helping us put this on today. I also have to thank Jeff Thomas, Pauline, because Jeff, who I grew up and graduated with, lent us a generator. And that's where we're getting the power. It's allowing us to have multiple cameras here to put this event on.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's nice to have such good friends, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He saved us today.
Yeah, that's great, because you don't want to miss this.
No, or it would have just been me, you, and a phone again.
Yeah, well.
Would have been a different kind of broadcast.
Well, I wouldn't get a chance to meet all these nice young men.
Now, do I need to duck out of here?
What a nice...
I've got sunspots over my head.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, look at you. See, you got to be... I'm just glad I got rid of the gray. Oh, look at how busy it is. I hear sirens.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is there 6 yet? Oh, yeah. That's the parade's underway, folks. So you're going to be hearing those sirens get louder and louder as they approach the cut bridge and take that left and come... Oh, here they come right now, the first fire engine.
Yeah, we see it.
And folks, if you're just tuning in, you are watching the 2023 Gloucester Fishtown Horribles Parade live from Gloucester, Massachusetts, right here along Stacy Boulevard. Beautiful July 3rd evening.
So, did you know that this year's Grand Marshals are generous gardeners, but in the 350th, it was Dick Bell, who owned Mighty Mac.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't that interesting? So those are some big shoes to fill.
They are. And this should be an extra special event this year, too, because Gloucester is celebrating its 400th birthday this year, which is great. We are one of the oldest cities in the world, actually established in 1623. I think we're the 7th oldest city, in America.
Yes, I knew you meant that.
I said the world, right?
I know,
That's
but
pretty lofty.
this is our world.
Founded in 10 BC, Gloucester.
Yeah. The Colosseum.
Yeah, this should be a good one today, folks. Now, I have a list of all the participants, but I don't think I have them in correct order, so I'll do my best. But what's great about this broadcast today is our crews are going to have a real nice tight shot at the beginning of this parade. As you can see, they're going to get really close. And we actually do have someone on the street, as you can tell from those cutaways. We'll try to share as much as we possibly can with you. Now, it's going to get really loud. Don't worry, Pauline and I aren't disappearing at all. We might get quiet here and there, but...
Yeah. We want you to enjoy the parade, and if I have something to share with you, or if I have something that I think will be of interest, I'll just talk.
Yeah.
But we're going to let you enjoy it and try to tell you what is coming. Corey brought binoculars, so we'll be able to share that.
And here we go, Pauline, they're passing us right now.
Let's go.
There are a lot of emergency vehicles participating, Pauline.
Very, very great crew of police officers and firemen in this city. favorite thing is all those loud things.
Do you love that?
I love the noise.
You can see the candy start getting thrown out now.
No, I think they're stopping to get a donut.
they might be. Yeah, they're right by the sausage stand now. Yeah, these emergency vehicles are still lined up back to the bridge. And you see Jeff's biggest fan, Pauline. You remember the rescue crew last year saved our buddy Jeff Carr from Just Variety.
Jeff's favorite crew. Yep. That's I knew that.
Yeah.
God
Awesome
bless
story
him.
there.
Gloucester's finest.
There's Essex.
There's Essex.
And Rockport.
Well, they're flying.
All right, here come the judges' truck.
Yeah.
Do we know the judges this year, Pauline?
I know a couple of them.
There we go.
Hi, guys! Thank you!
And we're underway, folks. Welcome to the Fishtown Horribles Parade. Now, Pauline, I remember when we did this 5 years ago. Do you remember the truck broke down and we had like half an hour to kill?
Well, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't bore anybody, and they stayed on. And
No, you can't keep us quiet too long.
no, we get talking about something. Something will come up, and we'll share that. Okay, we've already got a lull. That's never a good thing.
Yeah. And if you're just tuning in, I am Corey Kukru alongside Pauline Bresnahan, bringing you live coverage of the. We swear there's more to the parade than that, folks. Those are just the emergency vehicles.
I think I see a big
There's a
cake,
color guard.
and
There's a color guard coming right now.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Pauline loves a color guard.
I do. I love them flags. Oh, this is Vicia Barini running it this year for the veterans.
Purple Heart recipient.
Yes, she is. Remember, women also are serving.
Absolutely.
That This is a nice evening for a parade.
Beautiful.
Is that Ryan? No. Oh, you got me back.
That's Brendan Ciparini on the. Is he holding the POW flag? And the American flag is I can't tell who that is. So Brendan's the POW anyway, so he's a police officer from Gloucester.
Yeah,
I'm
here's
sure
the
other
veterans
one-
office is here, I think. The
Steve,
KPN Veterans
is
Services.
Steve Canning sitting here. They have a coffee social every Friday morning at the Veterans Office.
Yep, right there.
And
Emerson
it's,
Inn.
there's Steve. It's nice. And this is the
Junior ROTC.
Sea Scouts.
These are on the Sea Cadets.
Sea
Oh, there's
Cadets.
V. Hey, V.
There's V. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Yep. Gloucester Sea Cadets. This is the Fish Box Derby that still runs, I believe in September. Yeah, it looks like September, right after Labor Day. Down the hill at Gorton's.
Yep.
And it's a wonderful event for the kids.
What are those, like homemade go-karts, Pauline?
Yeah, and they have, the kids don't have to have their own. They have ones there that they can drive.
Yeah, it's really
It's a
cool to
wonderful
watch.
event. So the cars that are on there is David Ouellette's, the Veterans car, and the Rotary. Looks like, the Rotary is 100 years old this year. That's the Rotary car. So you can use one of those.
Here's the American Legion.
American Legion, yep. And here comes, what's next is Pinky.
Oh, there's Jack Silva, my next door neighbor, on the American Legion truck. People love the pink elephant.
Well, the pink elephant started in the parade in 2007. It was bought by Ronnie Strong from a dealer on 114. The elephant is 5,000 pounds. It's 12 feet tall and 20 feet long. Woo. It's pretty interesting, but you can't miss it.
I know.
It's kind of like now part of Gloucester.
Yeah, that's an iconic part of the parade.
It sure is. So welcome to the parade, Pinky.
Is this Shep? This might be Shep Abbott with the Cape Ann Sea Serpent. I'm not positive.
That's a nice float. Look at how nice that is. Now this year, best float is for most historic, Gloucester historic, correct?
Oh, yeah?
I think it's about the history of Gloucester, so. We have our first band. So this is the Northeast Band.
The Northeast Italian Band.
Love it. Gloucester field hockey girls.
All right.
And we have the Grand Marshals coming up, the Generous Gardeners.
So the Generous Gardeners, they volunteer and they literally plant flowers and take care of these beds all over the city of Gloucester. They do amazing work.
These girls are awesome.
Yep. And sitting up in the back with a blonde hair, that's Susan Kelly,
Yeah.
the executive director.
So here comes all the girls from the Generous Gardeners. It's a whole team effort. There are I believe more than 60 volunteers that help with the gardens. So if you see the girls with the green aprons or the men with the green aprons, thank them for all the work they do in this city.
Nice job, ladies!
And if you're not used to, if you don't know much about Gloucester, if you've seen pictures of the boulevard with the massive tulip beds or the rotary with beautiful flower beds, these are the volunteers that do it. And if they ask the public, the Fishtown Portables Parade Committee asked the public who should be the Grand Marshals this year, and the public said the Generous Gardeners.
There's my friend Leslie. Hi, Leslie. So they do plant sales a couple times a year. So if you see them doing their plant sales, all the money goes to putting in more flowers.
That float's nice too.
Yep.
The Boston Firemen's Band, Colleen.
I love a band.
They don't.
Well, we have a rowdy crew here. That's good.
Gloucester Public Schools. That is Superintendent Ben Lummis there, the tall guy behind the banner in the red shirt. Colleen, I'm a proud product of the Gloucester Public School system.
Yeah, driving bus. Be good drivers.
Tally's always steps up when it
Yeah.
comes to the parades around here.
Nice new truck they got there.
Hey, that might be Ronnie Spellman behind the wheel.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now I would like one of those.
That's a cool old Jeep.
Sure is. Oh, this is the service dogs.
How cool is this?
Yeah, wonderful.
We have some horribles.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is the whale mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a teaching mobile that goes around
Oh, yeah?
the country. You can hire it. The kids can go in it.
Now, this is what Seven Seas Whale Watch.
No, it's a whole separate. Yeah, the whale mobile is part of it. Is a well, maybe this is different. Oh, that's interesting. It's a teaching mobile so that you can go in. Okay, this is fireman. We don't have the banner. This is O'Malley Innovation School coming up. Oh, this is nice. So this must be a program at O'Malley.
I loved O'Malley.
Look at this, wonderful.
Nice work.
Yeah, awesome work. Great job, O'Malley. All the critters.
And we have a
Those-
site with shooting
are
water
those
down there.
Greenheads in the back there?
Yeah.
Okay, the water, yeah.
I think we have high school baseball teams coming up too. This is
Dan
Lehman
Lehman,
Landscaping.
yeah.
And Dan's got to be driving that one.
It's
Yeah,
pulling
he is.
right ahead there. Oh, there's the champions.
You've got your Little League champs, the Yankees.
If you want to get kids involved, give them a squirt gun and they'll be happy to come into the parade, don't you think? That's all they needed.
You know who else loves the parade, Pauline, is Senator Tarr.
Oh yeah, we'll see him.
He's coming.
And I'm thinking he's always running behind, but he always has a really good band, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Here he is. The West Gloucester boy. Oh, listen to good music.
Roadhouse Blues.
Yep. There he is. He's always running. He should do this every day. There you go, bros. Nice seeing you.
He's going to shake a lot of hands today. Let me show.
Thank you. Okay. He's got my vote. He's hand out candy.
Yeah, we got saltwater taffy now.
Yeah,
Courtesy of Tarr's
shop
team.
and local.
Cape Ann Youth Hockey, Pauline.
Great organization.
Strong organization.
Michael played, Glenn coached.
Benko behind the wheel. Robbie Benjamin. These kids are hustling.
Yeah, good for them.
They can do that, Pauline. We can't.
Yeah, they're going to outrun the adults in the back.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kids on the move. I love it. I love it. Thanks to all the parent volunteers that make this happen. Wonderful organization in the city.
Hockey parenting is not easy. They get
No,
up
it
at the
isn't.
crack of dawn. Oh, it's always weird hours to get ice time.
Always cold.
Tournaments are all over the place.
Yeah. But it's wonderful to be with a way to meet other parents and become community involved.
Oh, yeah. They're gunning the gum now.
Yeah, this is a running parade right there.
And if you're just tuning in, it's Corey with Pauline coming at you from the Boulevard for the 2023 Gloucester Fishtown Horribles Parade.
Okay,
On
we
a
have
stunning Monday evening here.
we have behind us in the harbor is the Ardell. What a beautiful sight. So even if there's a lull, we can look behind us and
There's a lot of schooners going on in the next week or so here. There's a rendezvous through Maritime Gloucester, and of course the Schooner Festival is going to be huge this Labor Day weekend.
We're celebrating Gloucester. Well, let's keep going strong and let's get some.
That's Rick Dowsett.
There's Rick Dowsett.
Dig deep.
Woohoo!
Rick.
Way to go, Rick!
Don't be shy, Corey Cuckoo. I want $500 from you.
I've got it right here.
I know you've
It's
got
right
it.
here. Hold on.
You probably got that between the cushions of your.
That's better. Rick Dowsett with a megaphone is a terrifying thing.
So I sponsored this year.
You did.
I have sponsored for the last quite a few years. I'm proud to. It's nice that it's back.
Yeah, and a big part of the parade too, where you see all these collection buckets out.
Yeah, please give. It's a
volunteer effort, full volunteer effort.
full, and it is all donation money. Every bit of it. It has been since 1960. The parade is totally funded by donations.
Well, I hope we have a nice close shot of some sponsors here. Great staple businesses and families.
Yeah.
Including my Aunt Ruth, Pauline.
Right. Is she up on the front here?
Well, her name's top center. Hey, hey!
Oh, wonderful!
Wonder Woman.
Nice seeing you, girls. Thank you. There's Pauline's.
The Rotary Club has the trolley, Pauline.
Yeah, the Rotary Club's celebrating 100 years this year, and they have a trolley full. Congratulations to them and all the work they do. They need to get open windows on their trolley.
Tinted windows. You just see random limbs hanging out waving at us.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, don't be spooked by the bus that says out of service down there. We have a little break in the action here,
Yeah.
as will happen.
Thank you to any of the businesses that donated, and next year, hope more do, because really it's a wonderful event for our city to have this parade.
And Pauline, we are occasionally putting the website up on the screen for folks if they want to help support the cause. It takes them directly to their. It's kind of a weird title, folks, and if you literally just copy that into a URL, it'll take you to a direct donation page to support the future parades here.
Yeah,
More from the Rotary.
it's wonderful to do things that support your local, and go through all downtown. You know, it's a wonderful way to see the whole city. Take part in it. Bring your kids. Be a horrible here next year. The kids love taking part. You know, they used to have a lot of neighborhood groups. That's a nice way to meet your neighbors. So is Ruth on this bus?
I don't know, but I do know. Oh, that's Renee Cole. I know Renee. Well, they're here now. Smarties. Here's the Gloucester Masons, Pauline.
Oh. My dad was a Mason.
The John Greenleaf Whittier chapter of the Order of Demolay.
Wow. Demolay has been around
Shrines.
for a very long time. The Alepe, the Shriners.
Remember they used to drive around those little mini
Yes.
bikes all the time?
What a wonderful work the Shriners,
Yeah.
they do for the Shriners. I know that Bruce brings every year at Christmas, brings gifts to the children there.
The Ragtop Motor Unit.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, if you want to help out, shrinershq.org.
I I bet they don't have the little cars anymore, but that's a nice looking old Mustang. Fife and drum.
Gotta love the Patriots, Pauline.
There you go.
The Mass Minutemen.
So a gentleman that always come in the store did that for years. He told me was did the fife and drum for many years. Thanks, guys.
There you go, folks.
Oh,
yeah,
here,
the Aleppo
that-
Shrine Minutemen out of
Oh
Wilmington.
yeah, that's wonderful.
This is serious stuff.
This is awesome. Oh yeah, they've got some fun vehicles out here.
Look how happy those guys are.
Yeah. What? How wonderful. Thank you. I need one of those to go to the shop from the house. That would be perfect.
They're
Look
the
at
mini
this.
bikes.
Yeah, look at those.
There's a lot of Shriners, Pauline.
Well, if there's a promise to drive one of these
Whoa!
things.
That was something. Had a full 360.
They look like some of the drivers we have here in town.
They're probably so sucked they actually have room to spin here.
Oh, there's multiple. They keep coming.
Yeah. Guys love toys, Pauline. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. You know, there's just no women driving these.
They're too smart. Yeah, great job by the Shriners.
That's awesome. They do some wonderful work. There's a little Miss
Miss
do we-
Massachusetts.
Little Miss Mass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. I did not. We were going to have Little Miss Massachusetts. So it's
These are the
nice
wee
to see
toddler
her.
kids.
Isn't she sweet? And
Happily Ever After children. The Open Door, of course, our local food pantry. That's another big, big, big local organization. Sarah and Jason Grow. Is this a Mustang, Pauline?
yes,
You're
it
way
is.
better at cars than I am.
Oh yeah,
I think
No,
we have a bunch of
a
Mustangs today.
Mustang girl.
Yeah, why don't you get in the hot rod for one of these?
Yeah, I'm having too much fun up here with you, Corey.
Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, so
And
what do
another
you think
slight
so
pause.
far?
That's
Think it's
been
going well?
fantastic.
I think so
What a
too.
night.
Yeah, I feel like it's getting warmer as the evening goes on, but we have a nice breeze.
Well, we're facing the sun, looking right down this parade route.
Oh, we have a. Is this the steel drums?
That's not steel. And if you're just tuning in, I am Corey from Bridge Cape Ann alongside Pauline Bresnahan of Pauline's Gifts, bringing you the 2023 Fishtown Horribles Parade, courtesy of our friends at Streamography and 1623 Studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As Gloucester celebrates 400 years all year long. Hey, Gene. How you doing, Gene? Not a bad night to be out on the town.
No, so afterwards the restaurants will open and they got good food, good spirits, and
Yeah.
Even-
Great food, great bars.
you know, you can actually get a nice sandwich to go and walk down here and sit on the boulevard till late this evening. Even though there isn't any fireworks, it's nothing better than the view here.
I'm looking forward to next week too.
I know.
Hey, we have Horribles. Some dude's doing a handstand.
Oh, it's a marching band. I know that they were able to get some of the characters this year for the parade. They had donations, so you'll see some of the cartoon character costumes, and that's a couple of them coming right now. The kids love all the, and I'm not up on my cartoon characters. Isn't that blue one a guy from Mario?
Come on, I don't know.
I don't. Oh, come on, Corey.
That might be Sonic,
We've
as
got
far as I know.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Someone out there can correct us or fill in the blanks.
We have Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man. And I think that's a Transformer. Pretty sure. Cute. That's nice.
Percussions, Pauline.
Oh, look at Goofy.
All right, Goofy, Mario, now this is more my speed.
So they were able to get a lot of the costumes, and the kids love all the characters. So, oh, there's Mario. He'll be probably driving pizzas around later.
Here in Gloucester, I know about 400 Marios.
Yeah. Is that one Mario or Luigi?
This is Mario. He's got the M, right? Yep.
Is Luigi is the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I see Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
I do know him. That sun is warm, Corey. We're going to have to put on sunblock.
I'm going to be redder than my shirt in about 10 minutes.
This is awesome.
A lot of photo ops down there.
Yeah, thanks to the committee for being able to get the costumes, because it's really a wonderful thing for the children in the parade. They love all the characters. It's a wonderful thing that they've done for the kids. I kind of like having my picture taken with some of them too, Corey.
You can jump down there if you want.
And go have my picture taken with one.
Buzz is pretty popular.
They sure are. Kids love it. Look at the kids so excited, jumping up and down.
Yeah.
I think that's so wonderful. Thanks to the volunteers that are wearing those costumes on this warm weather.
Yeah, not easy to do.
No. So this looks like another team.
These are the Royals, Pauline.
Okay, you notice I don't know anything about the...
You're champs.
Watch out, those kids.
We have folks next to us. The Roses running for mayor.
There's
The Mary
Denise
Ellen.
in the car, and all the girls, the pal.
We're going to have a mayor's race this year, Pauline.
That's awesome. We need to, it's always good to have people running. Dawn, and Jane.
All the Roses. Wendy's got to be out there somewhere.
Yeah, this is Mary Ellen. This, oh, this is a cute
I think
float.
this might be People Against Littering, right?
Yeah,
Pal.
this is Pal. This is wonderful.
This is a nice float.
Wow. Great job. Love seeing it. I always take care of my block in my neighborhood.
PalGloucester.com.
Yeah.
Good job with the float.
Great job. Awesome. Jane and Judy.
Girl Scouts. There's another great float.
Yep. They always do. Look at this there. Greasy pole walkers. What a wonderful. Look at all the boats. Oh, what a great job.
The Nina, the
Great
Pinto, the
job.
Santorina, the same boats.
Wonderful. Nice float. Good job. Thanks to the Girl Scouts.
They're doing Viva San Pedro chants over there. Little kid is.
That's wonderful.
And listen, everyone loves the steel drum band. Steel drums and bagpipes, I swear to God.
Well, they used to always have the bagpipe band from St. Peter's. We always knew, and we always had this in the parade. What a wonderful.
The Volume 2 Steel Band.
Sponsored by the Cape Ann Savings Bank. And Napa.
Beautiful.
And the parade keeps coming, Corey. This
I know.
has got some wonderful floats, lots of children. I love seeing so many kids in the parade.
Yeah, great volunteer effort all around. The grassroots of democracy. This is my friend Annette Dion. My YouTube following.
Yeah. There you go.
There's Annette, folks.
There she is. She see you? Way to go, Annette.
Annette walks the walk.
Yes.
Is this going to last another hour? Or?
Maybe 45. I think it's like 70 odd floats or so. It's usually ends between 7:15 and 7:30.
Oh, this is pretty float. Teddy Costa in the car.
Hey, Mindy. Mindy Nicastro
Hey,
from the
Mindy.
Savings Bank, folks. It's another nice
My-
one.
Mother, yeah.
She's got
Very
money
nice.
on a fishing line.
Oh,
There you go.
great.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. And he's got the voice. Good.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow's in the house. We've got a lot of pirates in this area.
This is true.
Oh, look at the little girl.
How about Captain Hook, Pauline?
Oh, you do? Who's Captain Hook? Yeah. Oh, here he is. The pirates and Captain Hook. Lovely. Oh, this is fun. Okay. This looks like a potty truck.
Yep, more celebrations for the 400th here.
I have to keep an eye on Corey. He always wants to go to the potty trucks.
Seriously. I mean, there is a seat in that table for me.
Yep, there you go.
It's Coral Reef Art Studio.
Yes, I see.
Oh, Little
that.
Dresses for Africa. This is
Yes.
Julie Kesterson.
Lovely.
She donates everything to those causes. You may also know her as Mrs. Claus from Raynard Street when all the families are.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
it's all lit up for Christmas there.
Cool. We have a big crowd down here on the boulevard, despite it just being the parade tonight. There's a lot of people down there.
Yeah, I believe the Riverdale Rockets are up next. The youth sports organization. Well, the sea breeze is saving me, Pauline.
Yeah, last time we didn't even have that.
No, that was a long day. But we did have a cooler with us. We're behaving tonight. So far.
Yeah, you didn't bring me any.
I swear. It's been a rough 10 days. It's been a lot of work. I'm taking tomorrow off.
Good for you. Are we on mic now?
Yeah. Our mics are always on, Pauline, so be careful. I see you. I could see your devil horns growing. I
So-
was like, no, hold on.
I kind of thought that a couple of times, but then I said, no, I'm not going to say anything that's going to come back to haunt me. So, yep, Riverdale Rockets are coming up next.
Yeah, folks, and you were looking right down West Bend Avenue here on Stacy Boulevard in Gloucester, Massachusetts for the 2023 Gloucester Fishtown Horribles Parade. I'm Corey Cooker of Bridge Cape Ann alongside Pauline Bresnahan of Pauline's Gifts.
And he's so happy to be next to me.
I love it.
I think we're having fun today.
We've been talking about doing this again for a long time.
Well, we have a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to happen. Usually nothing too bad.
Nope.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Gotten in.
This was always the weirdest part of the parade, is you never knew why things were delayed.
Yeah.
Now we know as the parade progresses through the city, it actually crosses over train tracks. So when the train comes, that's one delay.
Yep.
But we're virtually at the beginning of the parade, around the corner from Gloucester High School. All right, here are the Rockets, Pauline.
Oh, they're starting up again. Riverdale Rockets, is this the softball?
Looks like softball to me. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So I played on the first Chargers softball team.
I also played on the Chargers football team.
You played football.
I did.
Did you like it?
I was this size back then. That was the problem. Then everything stopped.
Okay. Well, this is...
Here's Town Green.
And Town Green is...
That's the Climate Coalition.
Oh. Well, I think we have great climate here today.
Hey, it worked out perfectly.
They did a good job.
That's a fun group.
It's,
Serpentine route, Pauline.
very creative.
Here's your sea serpent.
Yeah, that's creative. I like it.
This is just a lady in a car. Congratulations for getting in there somehow.
Well, she's there because there's a lot of
teasing.
older people in that. So in case some of them get a little crippled a mile into the parade, they can...
It's a long walk in the heat.
So there aren't a lot of hills. Oh, is this the Gloucester band? The high school? Yep.
These are the Docksiders? Who are they?
I know Jeff Worthley is sponsoring this. No, these are alumni, I think.
Well, these are the alums. These are the Gloucester fish cakes.
Yeah, I believe they're alumni. Well, they are now. Nice hats. Oh, look it. KP and Animal Aid.
Who doesn't love Animal Aid? A lot more cards for Pauline.
Okay, yeah. You know, this is not Mass. Is this F-34? Is this one?
Crowd's going wild down there.
Well, I see water being sprayed.
I live in Rockport. We used to have a whale in front of it and spout off
Yep,
every now and
yep,
then and spray people.
yep. I remember that
Marking the end of the fire? I mean the end of the
parade. No, I don't know.
I hear people make a lot of noise down there like somebody's getting wet.
Yeah.
This is Unity coming up.
The what?
They're housed right around the corner from us, the 1623 Studios on Elm Street, I believe. Oh, everyone loves the bagpipe. Look at this guy.
A juggling
Come on now.
bagpipe guy. Awesome.
He's got to get an award, right?
Oh, he's wonderful. He's Irish.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know I gotta love him. Us Irish are multi-talented people.
Spark a Dream princess parties, Pauline. When was the last time you had a princess party?
Well, we used to play Pretty Pretty Princess.
Yeah?
Well, I always look nice in the tiara and the earrings from Katie. I don't know how many dads out there remember that game, and wore those tiaras for their daughters, but my husband did.
Well, I'm sure the family's loving that story right now.
I can't read that. What does that say?
This is Spark a Dream princess parties right here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Are they in Peabody?
I have no idea. Somebody look him up for us, please.
So they dress up as characters.
I'll tell you what, the best thing I ever did for our events like Strawberry Festival and Fall Fest was you get these characters there.
It just came up. It's what, was it 8 years ago you had your first Strawberry Fest?
I got gadgets and gizmos and plenty. I got closets and what's
The Jeep Brigade.
Love it. So is this like a club?
I believe so. And we have a couple car clubs here today.
Oh, nice.
Fun, fun, fun.
Should tell Glenn. He has a Jeep.
Maybe is that Ariel making a break for it?
Well, no, that's not Ariel.
I don't know. I make stuff up.
I know, but it's not Ariel. She has fins.
I have no clue.
And that one doesn't. Well, she couldn't run if she had fins, could she? Well, there's Mickey. And there's... Oh, at first I thought the truck that's throwing the water was like All Seasons. You know that truck? I hope it's not, but
We're going to find out.
you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah. By the way, I fully endorse this cloud that's taking over right now.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a truck that they use to pump your septic system up.
That's what we know. Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the upwind side.
I don't think that's what it is, but we had some really nice floats in today. I know. We have another band on this next float coming by.
I think this might be Whiskey Talk. Seaside Sustainability, they do a great job. Students from all over the world.
Freddy Krueger.
There you go.
Well, it's not the real Freddy Krueger. That's scary kind of looking.
Yeah, folks, that's a septic truck spraying the crowd.
Look at the horribles instead. Look at how cute. Oh, I love the tractor.
Wellspring, promoting English classes. That's a nice old tractor. Let's see, Ace Hardware. Ace is one of the bigger sponsors for the parade as well.
Oh yeah, Jay Smith.
Yep. Oh, there's Jay.
Yep.
Full Uncle Sam.
Watch out, he could get run over. Oh, look. There's Captain America. I knew he was going to be here. Oh, I love the pirate theme.
Mrs. Essex County.
Oh, so that is every year Mrs. Essex County's done at the Topsfield Fair.
Yeah, Lori Burns is your Mrs. Essex County.
From Peabody, I believe.
Miss Tina's Dance Studio.
It's Tina's.
I believe our own Andrew Nicastro from Screamography, the man behind the table here, Pauline, I believe his daughter is...
So this is the 58th year in business for Miss Tina's, which is kind of cool.
That's amazing.
She won the Best Youth Group in 2017. So congratulations to Miss
Yeah,
Tina's.
cheers to them.
Great job.
There we go.
So
This is how we should end our show, Pauline, with a little spin and a clap and a dance.
this is the DPW truck coming up. Great guys at the Gloucester DPW. Thanks to Sean Nolan, have a beautiful decorated truck this year.
They gave us a wave. Cheers, cheers.
Yep.
Hey, all the way from Quebec, Pauline.
Oh, a band. I love a marching band.
The Titans.
Oh, wonderful.
How awesome is that? That's not an easy trip. They
No.
probably have a busy week planned.
Yep. It's... Oh, they're going to play.
cheers to the Gloucester 400, putting on amazing events all year long. Hey, hey, hey. Very cool.
That guy's got to be hot sitting in a rubber suit, rowing the boat.
Probably just that's all he has on is probably that.
People are digging the band, Pauline.
Oh, I
The
love it.
Titans. He's painting while he's on the back of the boat. That's impressive. Why don't you do that during one of our
Next
shows?
year, 25th. Yeah, I will do that in a minute.
Big birthday cake for the city.
I got stuck behind that on Essex Ave coming here.
Have you?
Yeah, it's hard to get around a cake driving.
That's a cool little float.
It's
Oh, come
wonderful.
on, there's the cannon.
There's the Rams. Yeah.
Gloucester's cannon. Refurbished for the events this year. For those of you who don't know, we have cannons actually. There's a cannon fortress in Stage 4 Park, the area up on the other side of the water.
Yep. And originally the fireworks were set off in the baseball field down below. And they got worried that they were going to have a fire, so they were moved up to where the cannons were. That's when, many years ago. Little bit of history.
The Annisquam Village Players, one of the oldest acting theater groups in the country. The Freaky Tiki, this is Ginger Akaya's boat.
I love it.
Beauport Ambulance, of course. First responders.
They're trying to figure out if they got a. Noise at the beginning and noise at the end.
Yeah.
We've got a few more.
You might look like this one, Pauline.
Oh, the antique car,
Yeah.
the old car. So we have a few antique. I think there's going to be another show this year in Magnolia.
People love them.
Yeah, we'll be
Oh, along
bringing
Livingston
over.
Avenue?
Yeah, they're going to do that again. Is that October? I think they said.
Oh, yeah, Magtoberfest.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
Dock Square Auto Body in Rockport. Ooh, that was an old race car. The crowd's wound up down there.
That's a rowdy group down there.
And the parade's been about, I say 75 minutes long or so far.
Get messages from friends and how much they're enjoying the parade and thanking you and I for doing it. It's a
That's
joy. Oh, of course, my son saying nice things to me. Thanks, Michael.
So I can tell you now, this next float is actually kicked off the bus. These are high school students in a cover band. Pauline, they've made a big splash here already. They're good.
I heard they played down at Minglewood.
Yeah.
And they are in their young teens. Are
Yes.
they? Yes.
And that's
I have
Carol
seen them.
Palazzola, her son's in the band. She's
That's
dancing out
right.
front. Of course, the Palazzola family, great friends of ours. They're literally 2 doors down from us. Big supporters of the community, big parts of it.
Wonderful. Good for you, Carol.
I love Carol.
I do too. Their whole family's wonderful.
Yeah. Little jailhouse rock, Pauline.
Yeah, I have no rhythm. Ask anybody. But I love good music.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Music I like. Can I just say, Lucia just texted, thanks for bringing the parade. Welcome, everyone. We're having the best time. And these guys having the cameras up close down there is awesome.
Yep, it's a great collaboration here with Streamography. This is Andrew DeCastro's streaming service and group and podcast station here in Gloucester alongside 1623 Studios. If you live away now, that was the former Cape-Ann TV or Channel 12. We're working with them as well. And, of course, Pauline of Pauline's Gifts and Corey of Bridge Cape-Ann.
It's wonderful we have such great professionals in the city that are doing great work.
Oh, I think we might have Cape-Ann Vernal Pond team coming up soon, Pauline. You know what that means?
That means critters.
That means snakes.
I don't want to be near them.
What? Oh, they're awesome.
But I'll see them far away. Snakes are okay as long as you see them ahead of time. It's when they sneak up on you.
Oh, Rick Roth, he'll just drape one right over your shoulders.
Yeah, he'd be dead.
What is that?
I'd hurt him bad.
Pauline, all they do is the snake, they just find your heartbeat and just goes to sleep on you.
Yeah, no. It's all right.
That beautiful yellow python Evil. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't want the snake on me.
Yeah.
But I don't have any problem with them as long as they're not on me.
Now, if it seems like these pauses are a little curious, it's because I'm telling you, I've done this many times before. When you're in the parade and you finally turn the corner from Gloucester High School onto where the bridge is here on the boulevard, there's a wall of people there. So usually you're stopping to do your hellos and hugs and throwing out candy to everybody. So usually people get stuck up in there, get caught up in it all. But we do have the Vernal Pond team. Oh, yeah, I see Evil right now over that kid's neck. The yellow one. Rick Roth and his group, they do a great job.
Oh, he's right down there. Oh, I'm thinking, don't call him over, please. There's multiple of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, the kids want him. Touch the snake, kids.
Are they like birds?
That's Evil right here with a red head.
Oh.
Oh, you're gritting your teeth.
So how much do those things weigh?
They're pretty hefty.
Yeah.
But even that's a kid with it on.
I know. I don't know why they're calling it.
Mayor Verga, running for re-election. That's a nice float. Did a good job with the cake. And some supporters, and then we have some more horribles, Pauline. And the parade goes on.
Look at the little kids in the wagon.
Yeah.
Well, they're finally, I saw today, we're finally going to be able to go in person to a city council meeting.
Look at that.
So West Gloucester, we can never see anything.
Yeah. And plus, you don't have internet out there.
No, internet, now I guess we're going to be able to. So that's nice to hear.
Here's Val Gilman. She actually sent us pictures before we went on air today. She knows. Look at that.
Yeah. How about July?
See? It's September.
How about August?
Kathy Clancy.
You see Margaret walking?
I don't know. This is the Gloucester Democratic Committee.
was I had people ask me that question, so that's why I'm yelling that out. Who's this? Now,
Paul Tucker for DA.
okay, I don't know him, but that's not unusual that I don't know somebody.
All right. Oh, Sickaranza's running for at-large?
Yep,
See, he was in Haverhill for a bit, wasn't he?
he worked in Haverhill.
Oh, yeah.
They just bought the old yellow house over by the old theater, that Hilbert's house over the yellow.
Oh, that
and
was
they're
at Hilbert's last
restoring
night,
it.
actually.
Restoring that.
I don't know if Ann Margaret's in there or not. State rep.
Hi, this is Christopher.
Here's Chris. How you doing? Pauline, how about Cape Ann Lanes? You're a big bowler.
Oh my gosh, here they come.
Caitlin Pizzeni and Nick Pizzeni.
So yeah, we just finished up first place in my league on Wednesday nights. At
Congratulations.
our banquet last week. If you're looking to have fun come September again, leagues will start up.
Now, folks, we're talking candlepin bowling. Look it up.
Yeah.
Candlepin bowling, not big ball bowling.
Yeah.
Candlepin.
We like I have blue balls.
You do. I've
Yeah,
seen them.
I know. They're very popular.
They also brew
And
their own beer there.
The brewery is doing well. They've got that outside eatery there. So go support.
I will say this,
Cape
Pauline.
Ann
I've gotten to know a lot of business owners over the years. Caitlin Pizzeni might be the hardest working one.
Yeah. She should.
Never sleeps. There's the kids. Hi, Caitlin. Yeah, she's bananas.
Yeah, these.
Studer's Landscaping.
God, she's going to lose weight doing that.
You're going to like this truck, Pauline.
Oh, this is nice.
Some fun lobsters on this truck. R&B carpet cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Our friend Rhonda Middleton.
And then Lebanese restaurant.
Oh, Marcouk bread.
Mike,
It's good.
I've heard great things about
Oh, yeah.
it.
And folks, if you're ever coming into town to visit, the Crow's Nest is basically next door.
Which is another I've never been in.
Really? Oh, we should do that sometime.
I know
It's
you
great.
keep saying that, but
Yeah.
we haven't done it yet.
Yeah. And I saw Marianne Shafford last night, as a matter of fact.
That's when lightning will strike.
Let's
when
go.
I walk in. Yeah, I've never been in.
And off in the horizon, Pauline, is your favorite vehicle.
Oh,
The-
it is. Oh, everyone. I just love it.
Oh, there's a cool photo op right there. Nice work from our Tyler Hurinson. Pauline, I'll hold your drink if you want to go out there and jump in.
I told you I have no rhythm. I tried, but
Oh, you're just being modest.
I would hurt myself probably. This is wonderful. Look at that. Oh, well. They're wearing coin skirts.
That's what those are called?
I don't know. We used to have coin bras. There was a place down in Rockport.
I think it's
sold
time to
those.
bring it back, Pauline, for maybe for the next parade.
We'll have our coin bras.
How many coins?
There you go. Good Lord. Oh, look at the little one behind.
Oh, yeah.
They got her. She's wonderful. Everybody's seeing that
Whoop,
young
she's
little
shaking it.
girl. Is she cute?
Crowd loved that.
That was wonderful.
Cheers to the folks at Marcoop. Great stuff.
That's lovely. Yeah, they look like coins. That's what they don't make a coin. No, it is. This looks like street hockey.
Yeah, right from out Stage 4 Park, right?
Yeah, the new street hockey rink.
The Young Legends, I believe they're called.
Yep. Michael played for that when he was young.
That came out awesome.
What
A lot of folks chipped in on that one, including the Boston Bruins.
Huge. I saw girls up there playing. They had a team. And here we have.
That might be the 2-1 band that we just prepared. And of course, the parade just isn't a parade.
But that's the Frankmobile. Thanks to Ringo Starr for asking. And look at what we have. Wonderful. That's wonderful.
That needs to spend more time on the road.
The all beef Frankmobile.
Frankmobile. You always want to call it the Wienermobile. We have to stop you.
You know,
It is true.
You know what I say?
What?
It's all fun and games until someone loses a wiener. I'm sorry, Glenn. I had to say it. Okay. Oh, this is a fish. Big fish.
With another generous gardener and some more horribles.
A
Schooner Adventure.
What a wonderful.
There's Stuart Siegel.
That started Schooner Adventure.
What a gorgeous schooner, too, huh?
Yeah, it was 121 feet long.
Now, this is a
Come down
great
and
parade,
go on it.
but so is the Parade of Trees.
So yeah, with the I did one last year for the event.
Did you? Maybe you think we could cover that event, Pauline?
Yeah.
It'll be 10 degrees out.
No, this one's the one they do for the fundraiser.
Oh, the raising, yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll do the. We have a big event planned this year for the lobster trap tree.
Oh, yeah?
We have to do something.
Hi, Melissa, how you doing?
So, yeah.
Awesome stuff. That may be just about it, Pauline.
Yep, it looks like it is.
That was nice. Parades end with pops.
The parade of trees. Do a tree up, and they'll have that. It's a fundraiser for the parade, and you decorate a tree, and they do chances on it, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's not to the highest bidder, which I like that they sell chances. Yep.
Beautiful. Like we said, there were some 75 or so entries in the parade this year. Floats and bands and horribles. Local businesses. Local politicians. Great stuff all around.
Yep, I'm just looking at how beautiful.
And there's the last of the Gloucester police bringing up the rear.
Look at all the crowd on the boulevard there.
Now, can you imagine if the fireworks are actually still going on?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to walk. So this is kind of nice having both things on separate nights,
Yeah.
I think.
I like it.
I do too, actually. Especially as we get older. I can take a nap before the fireworks, you know, and
after, sometimes during. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the conclusion of this year's 2023 Fishtown Horribles Parade. That was a beautiful one.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for your comments and sending me messages. I'm so glad that you enjoyed us here today. We had a great time.
Yeah, and the great thing too is if folks didn't get to see this live, you can share it with folks now too. Once our broadcast is complete, it's going to live on YouTube and Facebook forever. We'll have YouTube links for you in the Bridge Cape Ann newsletter next week as well, so you can share that if folks you know actually missed the event today, or if you just want to relive some of the fun.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'd like to see it again. Some of the parts were really good.
Yeah.
It went by too fast, so I can watch it again.
Yeah.
And that would be
Beautiful.
fun. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
So, what's next for you? For your family on the 4th, right?
Tomorrow, I told Glenn I wanted to go gamble, so we may be
What?
in a casino early tomorrow morning. What the heck?
Really? You're not grilling?
Well, I said early in the morning.
Where are you going to go?
Everett.
Really?
The
Are
casino.
you going to Mystic River?
The what?
Yeah, you're going down to the Encore.
Yeah, that's the name of it. I don't know. As long as it's got machines, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fantastic.
And then, then I'm closed tomorrow, and I reopen on Wednesday. So that's kind of exciting, and it's been very busy. Thanks everyone in the store. It's been a wonderful 24th year. It's going on right now.
I know. Well, you joke about it here in Gloucester, how Fiesta and the 4th of July, they sneak up on you because we don't really have spring here anymore. All of a sudden, it's 85 degrees out, everything's green,
Yep.
Fiesta the 4th, and we jokingly call it the end of summer on the 5th. But
I know how many times people say that.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents always said, oh, 4th of July's here, it's the end of summer.
I know.
Now it's like till September. The weather's going to be beautiful
Yeah.
in September, I think. But
Now you can
thank
look
you.
up some websites such as the Gloucester 400 website. I think it's gloucester400.org. No, Gloucester,
Yeah, if
Gloucester
you
MA 400. I think .org.
You know
Or
what?
just
You
look
put
it up.
in 400 Gloucester, and it comes up.
Yeah.
Everything that has something to do with it is in there.
Yeah,
So-
they've got a laundry list of events going on all year
Yeah.
long, which is great, fantastic. They were big parts of this today too.
Yeah, as long as they're sponsoring all the things, the wonderful things that already happen here, which is nonstop all summer long in the city.
Yeah.
So we're very lucky about that, and so we're excited, and we have a good year planned for everyone coming to visit our beautiful city this year, and the roads look good. The streets are all paved. The sidewalks are beautiful.
Stage
and-
4 is going to be gorgeous. They're going to have a big fall festival in October, down at Stage 4 Park.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Stage 4 Park is stunning. I walked in the area by the cannons a couple weeks ago when I took a video, and what an amazing job it is. And you always had to watch where you stepped, and now it's ready to get pavers in, and it's so beautiful. What a job they've done. So it's wonderful for walking. You don't have to worry about falling in the
No.
Yeah, it's really nice. So, bravo to the DPW. They've done a great job.
Yeah.
Can't say enough about what they've done.
And happy birthday to America and to Gloucester, right?
Yeah, big year.
Big year.
Big year.
So I can tell you, so what's next for me is, along with 1623 Studios, we produced a definitive documentary on Howard Blackburn. Not really definitive, but we had fun with that. That's going to actually debut on Maritime Gloucester Saturday, July 15th. They're going to actually have a Howard Blackburn Day there as well. It's more than an hour long. I'll be speaking before and be part of a panel afterwards. So it'll be nice.
Is that around the same time they have the Blackburn Challenge?
That's about a week or so later, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Later in the month, yeah.
You should do that this year.
Oh, I do not think I can't do much of anything. Yeah, I'm
Get out there in a box.
no, I'm
and
glad I'm
paddle.
going to get to take a couple of days off. So
Yeah,
it'll be nice.
you've been very busy.
It's been a great Fiesta. Was fantastic this year, and tonight was awesome too. And the weather cooperated. It's been
I told you
lousy,
it
and then
would.
when these events happen, it's been gorgeous for us.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me tonight.
Oh, thanks for being a part of
And,
it.
Thanks, guys, for all your work. You're
Yeah.
all wonderful.
We
And,
want to thank, right, the Fishtown Horribles Parade Committee for having us here.
Yeah.
And, of course, at the Tavern on the Harbor for allowing us the space here, prime real estate space. It was awesome. We got to thank our buddies here at Streamography, Andrew Nicastro and Andrew Frontiero, and the gang at 1623 Studios, Tyler Harinson, Tom Manning. Alec Payne is right here, standing next to me. I know, I always say Palmer. But I always say Payne and Palmer for every other show. It turned into a joke after the open door show that we did. And we have to thank Jeff Thomas. He provided a generator for us. That's the way we could send out multiple camera angles to you folks today. So thanks again for that, Jeff. We'll be bringing it back to you. And Pauline, I have to thank you as well for being my lovely co-host this evening.
Oh, thank you for asking me. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah.
And see you at the store or downtown, or maybe at the Crow's Nest with him. You never know
Yeah.
where we'll end up, or see us on his YouTube channel, because it's always a pleasure to get on YouTube with Corey. Maybe we'll paint something again soon.
Drunk ornament painting is just around the corner for the holidays.
I can drunk paint anything. Doesn't have to be an ornament. Those martinis at Azorian are to die for.
Yeah, they're good stuff.
Yeah, the Azorian.
Yeah. So we'll keep you folks posted on when we do something together next.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's sooner than later, and hope you guys have a safe and a happy holiday season here for the 4th of July. Cheers everywhere. And we have to thank everyone who served and continues to serve the country. Cheers to all of you. So from all of us here, from 1620 Studios, Streamography, Bridge Cape Band, Pauline's Gifts, I'm Corey Kukuru saying goodbye for now. We'll see you next time for next year's Fishtown Horribles Parade.
Yep. Bye-bye.